So I am a makeup artist, a freelance makeup artist, and I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, and the service I provide is basically anything from party makeup, wedding makeup. It could be like lifestyle branding, photo shoots, editorial. I went to school for fashion business, and I realized that wasn't my passion, even though I love designing or like creating designs. Yeah, so I just kind of left that behind. And then I started a business with my sister-in-law, and this was a hair company. So the makeup came along when we wanted to add more service to what we were doing. So if there was a party or a wedding, we were able to provide hairstyling and also makeup as well. So myself and my sister, we started the hair company, and then she was like, you know what, why don't we go back to school? You know, I'll go back to school for hair, and you know, you go back to school for makeup, and we can, you know, add this as a credential and stuff. I went to school, you know, in the process of, you know, learning things. We did bridal, like everything, like special effects. And I realized, you know, I started to really like it, and I started to, you know, do makeup on myself. Even though things were hard, like it took me forever to get a brow down pat or to put eyelashes on someone or even on myself. There was just this thing inside me that just didn't want to give up. Even though I wanted to, I was like, I can't. That's basically how I got into makeup. And I told my sister-in-law, this was like maybe like a couple years later into the business, I wasn't really happy. I told her, I'm like, you know, I just want to focus on makeup. The makeup industry is a huge ocean with just talented fish in that ocean. You have to make yourself be seen. It doesn't matter how saturated the industry is, your talents can be utilized no matter what. The hardest struggle for me is just being seen. Marketing yourself is something that I really had to learn how to do over the years in order for, and also reaching out to people and say, hey, would you like to collab with me, and doing a lot of things for free. Freelance makeup artistry is the hardest. It's harder because you have to sell yourself. When I read that question, I had to sit down and really think about that, and I wouldn't have a do-over. Okay, can I say yes and no? I said yes initially when I read the question, and that's because I felt like in my 20s I wasted a lot of time. I think I was trying to escape my situation. So I spent a lot of time partying and just drink. This is where it gets real. So drinking a lot and just like doing things that just took away from the time that I could have been building a business. I didn't know what I wanted until like way late into my 20s. So if I had a do-over, I would do over my 20s and kind of rethink what I wanted to do and just really sit down like, hey Meranda, hey self, what do you want to do right now? I would do that over. For everything else, I wouldn't, just because it's brought me to where I am now. Yes and no, but for the most part, no, I wouldn't have a do-over, just because now I can be relatable to someone else, and now I can mentor someone else.
What are the main benefits and challenges you face as a woman of color in the beauty industry? Mm-hmm. And what suggestions would you give others facing these challenges, if any?
To be honest, I have not faced any challenges. Maybe I'm oblivious to those challenges, but I haven't faced anything. Just being a makeup artist in general, people don't, not that they don't respect you, but no one looks at the hard work that you do. You're just the makeup artist. You're to be seen and not heard and just do your work. That didn't sit well with me because it's, you know, we put a lot of time and, you know, money and hard work and practice into building and making our craft. So I believe that there needs to be a lot more respect for women in the beauty industry, like period. I find that as a male makeup artist, they get a lot more respect and a lot more jobs as well too for males. In the beauty industry or any industry, whether you're a photographer or whatever the case may be, you're kind of like looked down upon or not really taken seriously. So there needs to be a lot more respect as to, I don't know, how to educate someone on, you know, what we do, how much work we put in, time we put into our craft.
How do you think we can better better foster women coming out of the beauty schools to be better businesswomen?
So yeah, you're absolutely right, because the school, it depends on the school you go to. So how I think women could be fostered when it comes to the business aspects of the beauty industry is there needs to be workshops, free to affordable, for women to come and sit down and learn how to, the legalities of the beauty industry, learning about contracts, how to market yourself, how much it's gonna cost to, put an ad out. Get a mentor, that's number one. So someone that's been in the industry for maybe almost 10 years, but it doesn't matter. Get someone who's a mentor, who can mentor you, who you can assist on shoots. In the beginning, I had a mentor. She always would call me up and say, hey, assist me here, assist me there. And I'm like, why does she keep calling me and asking me, like, me, out of all the people that she's worked with, why me? And I even asked her, and she said, because I really believe in you, Miranda. Like, I believe in you. All you have to do is just keep doing what you're doing. Trust me, the sky is the limit for you. And at the time, I didn't really believe in myself, the way how she did. But, she'll come on my page and she'll message me. She's like, I'm so damn proud of you. The second thing I would say is market yourself. Flyers, business cards, brochures, whatever you can. Go to networking events, posting constantly. Right now, the internet is where it's at, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, YouTube. Market yourself on all those avenues and be consistent. It might seem like it's slow and people are not responding, but you're building yourself. And the third thing I want to say is collaborations. Even if you have to shoot outside of your building, use that plain brick wall on the back of your building, find a photographer, find a stylist, and whatever cheap props that you need from the dollar store. Collaborations are big, like reach out to people, and just people, especially who are building their portfolios, they will be inclined to collaborate with you. So my dream is, and I was so opposed to this just because of fear. So fear is a little butthole, okay? It will literally keep you down. And I was so opposed to being a celebrity makeup artist. But now I'm just like, no, like, you're going to be a celebrity makeup artist, Miranda. And so that's one of my dreams, is to be a celebrity makeup artist and to just build my brand. That's one of my dreams, is also not just using YouTube as a platform for beauty, but also inspiring women in all avenues. But if you're not feeling good inside, it doesn't matter about the makeup or the hair that you put on yourself. And I'm speaking from experience. So I just want to be more than just a makeup artist. Yeah, so follow me on Instagram. So it's Randy Makeup. I also made another page on Instagram. So it's Randy Makeup Clients. And that's strictly for any work that I have done. You can go and see the pictures of my clients. So if you want to see work that I've done on my clients, go to Randy Makeup Clients. If you want to just see me, your girl, you can go on Randy Makeup. And YouTube is the same thing. It's Randy Makeup on YouTube. So it's either liquid lipsticks or brushes that I really want to create and sell that and provide that for my followers and for clients as well too. So yeah, and just kind of teach them how to use the brushes, because not a lot of people know how to use makeup brushes. And also doing more classes. I had one class so far, like a one-on-one class, that went really well. So I would like to do more classes and eventually end up like, what's her name, Dress Your Face. Now she does like huge seminars, big makeup seminars all over the world. She does tours, and I'm like, I want to do that. I want to do that. So that's next on the goal. I'm working up there. I'm working to that goal.